A fight that only 5 years ago would have sounded like a fairy tale story.
Oh man, I can't wait for the night of the 20th.
I'm gonna make you my girlfriend.
I'm gonna make Mike my girlfriend.
I'm gonna make sure you kiss me good with those big lips.
On one side, we have the YouTube sensation turned professional boxer, Jake Paul, who despite not being such a skillful boxer, can definitely end a fight with one punch.
Oh, there's a good right hand, and that drops Woodley.
And on the other side, we have none other than the legendary Iron Mike Tyson, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, whose name alone strikes fear into the hearts of his opponents. It's a showdown for the ages, as these two powerhouses step into the ring to settle the score once and for all. Will the old era prevail, or are we officially in a new era in boxing? To understand how we came to today's fight, we have to take a look back at both fighters' early days. Raised in the tough neighborhoods of Brooklyn, Tyson found himself in and out of trouble with the law from a young age. However, everything changed when Tyson was introduced to boxing at the age of 12. Under the guidance of legendary trainer Cus D'Amato, Tyson quickly honed his natural talent and raw power. In 1986, at just 20 years old, Tyson made history by becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. This victory is often marked as the beginning of Tyson's reign as the undisputed king of the heavyweight division. It is important to note that by this time, Jake Paul was not even born. Paul believes that he has the ability to outbox and even stop Tyson on July 20th. For Jake to do such a thing, he must understand Tyson's tactics, and who better to break it down than the man who did that twice.
I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this, but you know he's gonna be a lot quicker. And if he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he try to stay back from Mike, he gonna get caught.
Evander Holyfield was always believed to be the one that could outbox Mike Tyson, and when they finally fought in 1996, it showed.
Garcia fought last year in which Garcia died. We'll see if he's overly cautious. And as expected,
A nice clean right hand, a straight punch, which he normally doesn't throw a lot of.
Let go.
And he's got to settle down into regular fighting.
His early brawling tactics.
Settling this down to more of what he wants, a sort of boxing match, rather than just these big slugging.
Holyfield comes back with a left hook. Holyfield in his early brawling tactics.
If he's able to do it, it might be something different. And he's also...
Holyfield continued, obviously becoming more confident as the fight went on. While Tyson wins a couple of exchanges, it is all Holyfield.
Into my honeymoon in November 8th.
Seconds of round number 3. As Holyfield looks to counterpunch off the swinging miss.
Does Evander Holyfield start to wear out as he does in all fights? If that's the case, that may be the only chance.
It's a real scorcher. A heavyweight fight for the first time in a long time. Holyfield, a right hook followed by a left by Holyfield, and countering with a combination is Mike Tyson. That left hook with
that wrestling is tiring.
And stamina an issue as well in terms of Holyfield. That left hook missed.
After being caught off guard by a barrage of punches from Holyfield, Tyson charges forward headlessly, only to be dealt a severe surprise.
Like a champion, like the overachieving warrior that he is.
Ferocious punches here by Mike Tyson. Left uppercut that sent Holyfield backpedaling.
Far from it.
And then some.
Far from it. He's fighting with the confidence of a man that knows he's got the guy beat. Evander's zeroing in on a big shot.
Tyson is confused, frustrated. He unleashed a flurry there, but Holyfield comes right back and counters to the head.
Mike shot and then fires back. He rock and rolls with his right hand. There you see him again trying to rock and roll. Mike's got to throw the second and third punch in combat. Evander Holyfield is letting it all hang out. I have him ahead by so much. I have Evander ahead by so much that it's getting to the point where either he gets the knockout or he's going to win this fight. He may look tired, but Tyson doesn't look like a ball of energy either.
But also remember the heart of Evander Holyfield. It looks like that
every time we get closer, he can't fight inside with Mike. I don't think anybody can.
Holyfield kicking to the body with a right uppercut.
Go, vice grip.
And unleashing right uppercuts in the process.
While he's doing it, he's punching.
Yes.
I mean,
Tyson started the 10th round positively, landing a few combinations as Holyfield looked to tie him up. But in the end of the round, things changed.
Holyfield gently tying him up as he comes in. Straight left hand there by Tyson, but a glancing blow. Back comes Holyfield. The jab of Holyfield. Good defensive move by Tyson. Ducks under the right hook by Holyfield.
Tyson. And Evander has the reach. He should use it up there.
The chance of Holyfield. Because of the cut. Ooh, a low blow by Holyfield.
That was a low blow.
He's no longer this aggressive animal. He's a little confused by what's going on.
He may be working on sheer instinct right now. This crowd continues. He's going to need all the help he can get in there now.
You know, as Mike comes rushing in, Evander ducks his head to not catch a shot with his head up in the air, and those heads are just banging.
Beautiful.
One into another.
And he is not ready to fight the 12 real hard.
It may be a reversal of fortune if Holyfield continues to have his way.
Hey, well, no, it's gotten to the point where I'm not sure that that's not his fight. Because Evander is landing the harder punches, and Tyson is wearing himself too. See, I've got him ahead by 3. Meaning that if he bought one every round, you can only get a draw.
That could have been dangerous. Holyfield. Oh, Tyson's in trouble. Trouble. He's saved by the bell. Continues to dig in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready to go. A straight right hand. The champion stops the fight. And
Holyfield was the second man to ever defeat Tyson, an achievement that Paul himself also wants. Let's put into perspective that the year Jake Paul was a newborn, Tyson had faced Holyfield for a second time and had done this.
In the first fight.
what happened here?
He got bit, I think.
Evander Holyfield, look out, he's pushed right here.
Jake Paul, on the other hand, was never a boxer growing up. He was the complete opposite, an actor on the Disney Channel and a YouTuber. Despite his millions of followers online, Paul sought new challenges outside the realm of social media. In 2018, he made his professional boxing debut in a highly publicized match against fellow YouTuber KSI's brother, Deji. However, it was Paul's matchup against former NBA star Nate Robinson in November 2020 that catapulted him to new heights of fame and notoriety. The fight, which took place on the undercard of Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight, and Mike even liked Jake back then.
Yeah, the biggest ever.
Ever. It's on pace to be the biggest fight ever.
Yes, and we're involved.
We're involved, right?
We're involved. All those big shots, all the biggest athletes in the world, this is the biggest ever.
The world was calling for Jake to fight a real fighter with prior experience. Tyron Woodley, who was a former UFC champion and pound-for-pound fighter, stepped up to the challenge but unfortunately came up short. However, the rematch between them would leave him as a meme for all eternity and would show us that Jake can crack. The opening round had a lot of clinching as both were hesitant to throw, but action would eventually start.
In the first fight, don't square up. Never stand in front of Woodley.
We know Jake Paul can bang, weather it, and can he have an offense of his own?
A lot of clinches in the inside.
Who stop holding?
Woodley did say so he shouldn't give him nothing to tie him up with.
Watch your head.
Now we see Woodley clinching.
Stop. Watch the back of the head.
Not really doing much beyond.
Yeah, he's going to open up their legs. Oh, over that right hand. I think when your legs are too wide like that, you're going to be off balance, Barry.
But Paul trying to wing shots
I'm
here.
holding, Red.
Down low, put his elbows in and go to work the body.
A lot of outside in punches from. Nice combination from Paul, left to the head, right to the body. And finally, Paul.
Woodley.
The third saw Woodley land some really good shots on Jake Paul, who also got cut and was starting to look a bit worried.
Right hand from Paul, and the right hand of the body. Right hand from Woodley. Maybe the side that backs Jake Paul up. Woodley now opening up on Paul. I was going to say, those cuts bleed a lot.
Yes.
No.
And Woodley should take advantage of that. Maybe blinding him a little bit.
Uppercut from Jake Paul. Back
Too slow on his feet. Like he's stuck on sand. You know, he's got to be faster, explosive with his feet. It's like if they don't stop to breathe, that could be a factor in this fight.
Definitely.
Wild swing to Jake Paul.
And the blood starts again from the forehead.
Absolutely. Good inside. Well, nice uppercut there by Woodley, but that's one shot.
That's it.
He needs to get small. Little punches, punches and bunches.
Nice combination from Jake Paul and close.
Good body shots.
Boy, there is real danger of a headbutt.
Jake is forgetting about the jab.
No.
Stuff like that is mentally messing up. Jake.
This was roughly when he started to get tired in the last fight.
Yes.
In the 6th round, however, the unbelievable had happened.
Second half of the fight. Round 5.
Well, he started out with a couple of jabs, and that's it.
Watch the back of the head.
Pretty tough to watch, to be honest with you.
Come on now.
A couple of punches from Jake Paul. All those missed. There's a good right hand, and that drops Woodley, and in.
From Jake Paul.
A crushing right to the temple sent Woodley to the shadow realm, once and for all.
Dropped his jab hand.
Boom.
Boom.
While these highlights are wonderful, it would be unfair to show a Mike Tyson fight from nearly 30 years ago. The most recent fight of his, which was at the age of 56, was the previously mentioned Roy Jones bout. And honestly, because of this fight, many believe Jake has no chance.
Will have to really be on the ball. Mike Tyson. Shit, go ahead, Roy. Mike Tyson with a cavalcade of first-round knock. Get up in there, Roy. Shit, in and out. 12 ounces. Not the normal 10. Two of my uncles fighting at the barbecue. Get your uncle out of there. Get him out. You go meet me in the backyard. I'm tired of this. Ready, a minute gone again. Just 2-minute rounds. Mike Tyson coming forward. Hey, Roy Jones Jr. The referee says, get me first, I gotta hold him. He said he's bringing his hand, I gotta hold him. I can imagine that. Power. That's power. Okay, come on, Roy. Style of fighting of Roy Jones Jr. does not conducive. And Mike Tyson explodes and delivers a left to the body and the left hook upstairs. And Roy Jones Jr., though coming forward, remains focused. Oh, just blocked Roy Jones with that left hand, and Jones shook it off. Trying to turn back at least.
He can't let Mike get settled with the right hand.
That was a move.
Tyson seemed to pile up most of the early rounds, landing the cleaner punches and muscling Jones in the clinch.
The left hand and referee Corona. Keep it in tight like that. But is it entertaining and exciting for the viewing public? Is that adrenaline? Oh, and there's an exchange. A great exchange from two. Put some Vaseline on that thing and keep it moving. And I'd love to be able to talk about it and be about it at the same time. Oh, and Jones avoids that punch, trying to deke and juke here.
What Roy Jones is doing is really...
Well, I feel like I'm back in my days as a pro wrestling announcer with some of this grappling, maybe a little. I'm really impressed with Mike Smith. Oh, right hand to the body, another body shot. Jones wins it in the only 2-minute rounds. Get off there, Roy, get off.
It was apparent that Mike felt sympathy for Jones when he started cutting the power of his own punches, as this was an exhibition fight. But this will not be the case in the Paul fight.
Coming up on the midpoint of round 5 and again. Oh, there you go. Way on you. When he has him on. Oh, there was that right shot. Tyson. That was a shot. That was a shot. Tyson picking off. This is two grown men fighting right here. This is how you handle it. Tyson. Mike Tyson. And we're in round number 6, scheduled for 8. And no surprise, the punch stats a shell of what they were in their prime. But Tyson, left hook just on the bend line.
Sure.
But he's smart enough to know that.
If he doesn't throw punches back.
Battered him with the right in that distance. Yeah, right there, the dog. Whenever he throws that in his case, like Snoop said, he has to put a little bit more body behind it. Beginning to fatigue, but still standing in there. Oh, and there's that right up. Get out the clinch.
Roy also is more elusive than the other bigger heavyweights that Tyson has faced.
Yeah, he got way more footwork.
Exactly.
But tuning in, hoping to see a knockoff, and there's Roy Jones Jr.
The final round saw both fighters try to slug it out once and for all, with the fight being officially a draw.
Get off there, Roy! Get off, Roy! Look at him! three fights here on Triller. But this is the reason we're here tonight, Snoop Dogg. Oh, these legends, wow. They both got it was an exhibition, and Roy Jones Jr. trying to sum it up. Get him. Oh, and there's a double left hook by Tyson. But it's Tyson who appears to have those keys to victory. 30 seconds, and again, battering the body. Quit on his stool nearly 3 years after Roy Jones Jr. extended his win streak to 4 years. They are going to go the distance to temper expectations. The exhibition is over.
While Tyson didn't fight again after the Roy Jones fight, he was still in the gym training on the low-key. Jake, on the other hand, had faced his first ever loss to Tommy Fury and won a decision victory against Nate Diaz. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Jake. If he manages to somehow beat Mike Tyson, he will forever be remembered as one of the 6 men to have beat him. If Mike manages to knock him out, it will be living proof that age doesn't matter in a fight, and that Tyson's power is just different. As the fight date draws near, both fighters retreat to their training camps, leaving no stone unturned in their quest for victory. Every punch thrown, every mile run, brings them one step closer to the moment of truth. The stage is set, the world is watching. Get ready for the fight of a lifetime.